No, I don't have to admit.
You got a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are y'all there?
I'm here.
I'm on my cell phone, so this will be.
I am too.
Jackson's driving, so I don't know if I can see, but I can see myself. I've never done it on my. I've never
This
done it
is
on my
Ruby.
phone. Hi, Ruby.
It says
Hi,
that we
Ruby.
can't start our video because the host has stopped it.
Oh, so
That's why you can't see anybody.
Okay. Let me call up to IT.
That would be okay. That's good to know. So Glenda and Ruby and I are on here. Okay, that's good. And I can do this. We got this. Oh, there's somebody. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Sam.
We're gonna be in a second. We're gonna go through the Sonic drive-through. So
We can do that after.
we can do that.
Can you connect me to Kayla?
Okay.
Okay.
You can actually leave the car running and get out and go up again if you want.
Okay.
It'd be fine. There you go to the drive-through. I don't care. We got Ruby, we got Susan.
Yes, Sam.
Can you guys see me?
No, it says you cannot start your video because the host has disabled it.
Okay, that's why. How come we can see Susan? I can see Susan.
That's my little profile picture, I think.
Oh, okay.
In a pink hat.
Yes, ma'am. That would be
that's my profile picture.
I see one person and I can hear Ruby and I see Karen, but nobody can see me.
That's correct.
Oh,
Wendy just connected.
Wendy, but it's a profile picture again. That's okay.
Yes.
Hey, at least it's better than the weird shapes that I'm looking at for everybody else, right? And myself.
Okay.
And we have electricity and the internet.
Yes, ma'am. That's perfect, right?
Let me see if I can figure this out.
We can see
Wendy.
Oh, we have
Let
we
me
have a
see.
picture.
Oh, wait. Yes. Here, it will let you go now. Okay.
Found it on my phone.
I think
so-
just because it started at 3:30, that's when it released it or whatever. So,
Let's
Right.
see.
It's just now 3:30.
hi.
Okay, now
The closed
Uh,
transcript is
I
You
just,
guys can't. You can see me because I can't see me.
No, we cannot see you yet.
Kind of dark in here. I'll get some lights on. That will help any.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Not that I need to be seen.
I haven't done it before. Okay,
Does the host is that
host just asked me to start my video.
my video?
I hit that, but I still don't
There's
see it.
Karen.
I had to push the little
Hi.
camera button.
There's Karen,
Oh my gosh, this
I just-
school phone.
and I wouldn't normally see me, right?
No, you would see you
I would.
at the bottom where it says video on your screen. You should be able to. It says stop or start video. I,
Okay, where would that be?
let's see.
When I found mine, I touched my picture in the bottom right, and then I hit the plus sign that was at the bottom left hand
Where
of my
is the
picture.
camera at in
And
setting?
that turned my
is it-
that turned my camera on, hitting that plus sign.
Yes. Is it in the control center or? Okay,
Are you
I'm
on
there.
your phone?
I'm trying to see. That's Karen.
It's under general. Okay.
Okay. Oh, go back.
Oh, control center's not under general. Oh, there it is.
Do you see where it
Okay.
says participants and mute, raise hand, that part?
Oops. Okay. Yeah, okay. I went to Zoom. I have the app. I'm
Are you
just
on
trying
your
to,
phone, Glenda?
I am.
Touch
Okay.
touch that profile of you. Touch it, and it brings you
Okay.
to you're allowed your camera access, right?
Okay, hang on. I got two people talking to me.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I just by happenstance figured mine out.
I see me, but now I don't see anybody else. Maybe if
Okay,
I
Okay.
do
just,
you see that? Do you see that plus sign down there at the bottom left of your picture of your video?
I lost it again. Jeez. I'm the problem this time. That plus sign?
Yes, ma'am. Hit that.
Okay.
Now there's two arrows indicating at the top left of the picture, indicating that they'll take it smaller. Hit that, and it takes you back to the screen with everybody.
I don't have that. I have allow Zoom to access your photos from settings Zoom photos.
I think I hit allow. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I just downloaded the app like in about the 5
Okay.
minutes you started.
So cameras on, microphones on, photo says none, allow Zoom to access camera. That's on.
Is there?
Are you on the page with all 5 of us showing?
I'm sorry, just a second.
Are
Sam,
you- Okay. Yeah, you go through something.
wait a minute. I can see them now, but okay, I'll try. How do I end the meeting? It won't go away. I'm just going to restart my phone real quick. Okay. Just not even restart, you mean? Okay, there's the Zoom meeting. There's the video button, which it won't let me hit. No. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this on my phone. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe there's Wendy. There's everybody but me again. I don't understand. And now I've lost the sound.
We can
Sam?
still hear you. We can still hear
They
you.
can still hear me, and now I can hear them.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can see them, so I guess that's good enough, right?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll start the meeting then. Thank you, Sam. Bye. We are having Shelly's logged in. Yeah.
Yeah, here she comes.
Okay.
What are we trying for?
Okay. I'll get a small window. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, y'all.
You're okay.
It's okay.
Karen, you're still chair at this point.
Yes, ma'am. Well, it's 15:37. We can
Hi,
call
can I
the
get
order
a small cookie dough blast with extra cookie dough,
after we get
please?
through the Sonic drive.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
No
have
thanks.
we got quorum? We got Shelly. How much is it?
Yeah,
970.
we're
How much?
gonna.
Wait, I couldn't hear it.
Okay, I hope it's not 970. I'm gonna assume it's 570.
Yeah, 570.
Okay,
I think that's right.
I have
So do we have quorum? We've got Sue. We got
Three.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Shelly.
No, we did
Yes.
4, so we're good.
Okay, good. Well, let's call the order then. It's 15:37, but we'll wait for never.
Shelley,
Did everyone have a chance to look at the minutes?
Mhm.
Shelley, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for all the confusion. Okay,
That's
now
okay.
be quiet, Karen.
Now what?
I'm gonna be quiet. So you're
No, I
called.
need you to help me. Okay, so has everyone had a chance to look at the minutes?
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
had one question.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Under new business,
Yes,
it
ma'am.
says 50,000. That's like the second sentence. No, third
Yeah.
sentence. Out
Yes.
of the can be removed.
Out,
So I
I think
think
that was out of the
20
ban.
budget. That was sort of a typo.
I thought so.
I will get that fixed for y'all.
Okay,
again
that's all
next-
I saw.
Okay, so we can't approve minutes.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, then 570.
So we can't approve the minutes.
So
Doesn't have to.
I will fix
ahead.
them in the next meeting's packet.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That takes us to
Thank you. You too.
report. And obviously we got a new van. We're very happy with it. Our courier who was injured on the job had to resign because he was no longer able to perform the duties. And so we
Ryan.
trained our new person. She's on the West Fork Library Board, and she's
Okay.
working well, doing the courier. The county computer system was hacked at the end of the year, and all outside emails, which a couple of the libraries were still on emails that were provided by the county that were considered outside. They were disabled, but we were able to get back everyone back on, or they got a new email address.
Okay.
Very good.
At Elkins, I'm sorry, we got somebody at the door. At Elkins, named interim director Amber Turnbow, their new library director. Audra had to resign due to family medical reasons, but she's going to serve on their board. Okay. That goes to the library reports. Have you all read over those? Or you have any questions?
I don't.
No.
You're good.
Okay, thank you. Well, that takes us to the financial reports, which I did not include the year end
All the way on. Got it.
statement of operation, and I will have to include that in the next packet also. I did include all of the treasurer's statements, starting with 3B1, with as November. There wasn't much new in November, except for the ban. And that was not seeing it right here. Let's see.
I haven't seen it either.
There it is. Very last line on 3-4 is we got the van for $39.90. And so when we started this year, we still had 50,000 in the 2024 budget for the. We couldn't take it out until after budget process was completed, and they are going to take that out at next month's quorum court meeting. And so we'll have zero in that capital line in the future. In December, we didn't have anything. Didn't have anything out of the ordinary. And in January, let's see. Did anybody have any questions really about these? In January on 3B11, where the libraries got their first payments down towards the middle third of the page. The libraries got their payments and their $18,000 for the children's library or children's library activities.
Okay.
Let's see. And that's the important thing in January. In February, you know, I was prepared for this meeting 2 weeks ago.
Y'all were.
Let's see. Really nothing out of the ordinary that you haven't seen before until you get the statement of operations, which is 3B17. In line 1009, where it says we're under by $6,000 on health insurance matching, that is a problem that they're trying to get fixed. We're not the only ones with that issue. And it's supposed to be fixed. I'm hoping it'll be fixed in April, along with the removal of the van. On 3020 on page 3B8. I forgot to budget any money for the phone, which is really on the internet connection, which I didn't budget for either, because I thought we were going to be all on county. I'm going to clean these up after the meeting and do budget adjustments. They let me do a line item adjustment as long as it's not too much. Fleet liability went up over the previous year. And that's why we're under by 66. And I'm not sure what's going on with the electricity. Another thing, this is the first year we did our own POs and our purchase orders, and I think I did some of them twice and some of them I didn't do at all. So I will get those fixed also. Now, the one where we're under on line 3102 is because HR charged each department for the new time clock software that we're using. And I did not budget for that. So that's another budget line adjustment. But I should be able to do that just contacting the comptroller. And so I'm going to have all those cleaned up before the meeting. And then $50,000 should be gone. So that's the finances basically, except for 3B20, where the PO got entered twice. And that's why we're over, or we're under $6,000. That has been fixed today and will be reflected in the next packet also. So you all may not want to approve the financials.
Yeah, we may need to wait on that. It sounds like there's more than one or two things to item adjust.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to wait.
Okay, I understand. In fact, we could do another meeting before next quarter, just to do all that approval, if that's okay with y'all.
Yeah, and it probably would
Yeah.
be a really short one, just to approve finances and the minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. The CERC transaction. Okay, so we're not going to approve the minutes or the financial reports because they're not up to par. Okay. The circulation figures on 3C1. There's been, since COVID, things have been kind of bumping around, and most of the libraries are showing an improvement. A few are not in November and December of 2023. And we didn't do very many interlibrary loans during December. Georgia was out with knee surgery, knee replacement. And so we kind of shut down interlibrary loan over the holidays. But if you can see the comparison of the 2 years, we're just, we're still over 2022. And most of the books were checked out at the owning library's library. And so, because we have the overdrive figures in there too, down towards the bottom. And so those numbers are up also. And then if you turn to 3C3, we have January 24, February 24 compared to the in 2023. And again, WCLS office was down because we were still easing back into interlibrary loan. And if you'll see in
Well, we had a lot of snow in January too.
yes, but also in February, it was up in February. So, and then again, grand total was up over the previous year in January, and the same thing in February. So I think we're starting to bounce back. Still a little slow, but I think people have found other sources for their entertainment and information. But so overall on 3C4, we're up 11.25% over the end of February last year, this year over last year. And so I think we're off to a good start. It's an improvement anyhow.
Mhm.
And then the system statistics, we don't compare those year to year, but they're about right compared to previous years. I could start doing that, adding the previous year if you wanted me to. That was 2023 on 3C5. And then you can see 2024 on 3C6. And holds are up. Patrons being added is no, it's about the same for the first 2 months. But again, it's January with weather, and so anybody have any questions about the statistics?
I do.
Okay.
I know I've asked this before, but on page 3C3, like go to Springdale, in January of 2024, they checked out 39,651 books.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they serve a much larger population than anyone else. And they're also open hours too. So,
It seems like so much.
well, if you go in the Springdale Library and look at the size and the act and the number of staff members, it might. I don't think you can compare Springdale with everyone else.
Yeah.
By sheer numbers.
Yeah.
And you can't really compare Elkins and Prairie Grove for that matter. You know, they're a different size. Or Lincoln. Any other question?
Nope.
Okay. So our new business is election of officers. And I'm ready to take nominations.
Didn't we just do this?
That's what I said.
Didn't we just agree with? Didn't we just do this?
No.
I'm so confused. Did we do it because Gary had because he stepped down because he ran Justice of the Peace? Okay.
And so you can, I think there was a deal between Karen and Susan, but I'm not sure.
Yes, there was.
What you want to do, girl?
Well, it hasn't lasted as usually it's a year term, isn't that correct, Linda? 1 year. I mean, it hasn't been, so I would keep our agreement the same. I could keep going if you want, Susan. That's up to you.
I am fine with that for this year, for another year.
So,
As long as everyone else is good with it, I would nominate Karen to be the head here.
Or if anyone else would like to do it, hey, certainly new people do not feel like,
Nope,
just
you
because-
are perfect.
Yeah,
oh, stop, Shelley.
So-
Okay.
shall there be a vote or a second?
Yes, there needs to be a,
I will
there needs to be
second.
a second. Okay.
Who
Who
was that?
seconded?
Shelley will
Shelley.
second.
Okay,
Shelley second. Okay. Then we have to hold a vote.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay.
Yes.
So who says, I can see hands from Ruby, Wendy, Susan, and myself.
Shelley is
Shelley,
saying
you'll have
yes.
to,
I cannot get my camera to
okay.
work.
Shelley, your verbal works for you. Thank you.
Okay, and then there's vice
Okay.
chair.
Right. Vice Chair. Any nominations for Vice Chair?
I nominate Susan.
I nominate Susan. I second the nomination. I think that was
Oh,
Shelley with the
sweet.
first.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Shelley says
Okay.
aye.
Shelley says aye. I say aye. That's
Okay,
unanimous.
so unanimous. Okay.
It's a McCowan and McCraddock duo.
Yes. The mix.
Okay.
The mix. There you go.
There's no other new business on the agenda, but I do want to tell you about something that happened. On March 12th, I received an email from Jennifer Chilcote at the Arkansas State Library, and it was supposed to go to all libraries that receive state aid. This was after your board packets had already gone out. Anyhow, a member of the State Library Board has made a request that the state library ask public libraries to determine which ones own a list of specific titles. Your voluntary cooperation is requested. I requested, unfortunately, we are again having technical difficulties down here on South Campus. So that's why I'm on my phone. I was not able to access the list to show it to you. This has just been kind of a wasted meeting. I'm sorry.
It's okay. How
You're
do
fine.
you know how
Yeah.
do you know
Yeah.
how long the list is?
It was like
I'm just-
17 to 20 titles,
Okay,
And
so it's not like an excessive amount.
because some libraries didn't have them, some libraries did. All they wanted to know is, since we get the state aid, is it in
Right.
our collection? And I don't know what they're going to do with that information. I suspect that it was a recently named board member who also serves on the legislature. And I think that's where that's coming from, that they may want to try or are trying to cut state aid. And so I just wanted to make you aware of this.
So what difference does it make whether or not the libraries own the titles? I'm just confused on. I guess not knowing the titles is kind of a
Well, it would mean that it comes in a block to us, and then we divide
Right.
it up the formula. That means we probably wouldn't get any if they manage to do what I suspect they might be trying. But again, that's one board member, out of the board. And so that's, I just wanted you to be aware that that had happened. I had cooperated. I have not heard any more about it. And they didn't ask for it to be back until April 2nd. So maybe then we'll hear more. But that was also, besides just books, it was downloadables. And like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with this, but I wanted to make you aware of it.
Are they titles that are the ones that would be under the new law that they want to enact?
They're
that
more,
was my question too. The questionable titles, the ones that are
they're more about gender and LGBTQ.
So they are the questionable titles.
Yes.
Okay. I figured it was.
Who's
And
the newly appointed board member?
I should have known you were going to ask me that. I can't think of his
It's a male.
legislator. Let me see if I can get on my computer now. I'm on.
That was-
Oh, thank
That was my,
goodness.
oh yay. That was my next question too, Wendy.
Oh no, I'm not all the way on, I don't think. Yeah, I got to my email. Okay. Let's see if I can get to the internet. Jason Rapert. Rapert. Now, he has not been identified as such, but I suspect that it's him because he's new and he is also from the legislature.
I see.
So I can't positively say it is, but he is one of the newer members. So
He gets to serve on the legislature and the board.
I didn't think that was possible, but
he was appointed by the governor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think that's all I'd rather talk about that for
Okay.
now. But I wanted you to know that
Okay.
it's going on. We have a lawsuit in October. Not us per se, but the libraries against that legislation. So everything's on hold till then. But would you like to schedule an appropriate date, maybe later this month, for me to present this corrected financial and everything?
that
Sure.
would be fine. You mean
April?
And I take it you mean April, right?
Yes.
Because okay, that's what we figured. April.
Well, no, actually, you're it now. Let me see. Because the quorum court doesn't meet until April 18th. Maybe the second week in May. Would that work for everybody on the 9th? Because I'd have to have time to get the information and then get it out to you.
As far as I know, it would work for me. I don't want to try to look at my calendar on my phone while I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But I typically I'm available on these days.
Does anyone have any graduations going on around that time? Is my only thought.
Oh,
Because that's right before Mother's Day. So
Well, it's 'cause
university
Mother's Day is-
graduations.
Yeah, Mother's Day is what, that next Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, and university graduations will be starting
that
around the
weekend?
9th. I'm fine with the 9th. I mean, I can even
Would
go
the
back to 3 o'clock. The second,
would the second work better for everyone?
Would we have the information by then?
I do my best.
Well, I mean, I don't want to push you, I
Okay.
think May 9th is probably reasonable. I mean, if someone comes up with a graduate, Travis is not here. I don't have anyone graduating.
Okay.
Mine
would
aren't
think-
graduating till the 17th and 18th, so we're good
Okay,
on my end.
I would think that that May 9th meeting that it could be done in like no more than like 15 minutes. If we just have to approve the minutes
yeah.
and then and look at the budget changes.
And we can even
Yeah.
do 3
Is
by
that correct,
point.
Glenda?
That's correct. And we could do that meeting Zoom again. I kind of like to, maybe we could start meeting back here or in the libraries, maybe with the Well, it'd be the June meeting.
Yeah, no, I would love it.
Okay. Let's try for May 9th at Zoom
Okay.
for a quick meeting.
Okay,
3:30?
What does that work out for y'all?
We can do 3
Yeah.
or 3:30, honestly, at this point.
I can't
What-
do 3.
Okay,
I'm a
Okay.
school
3:30,
secretary
yeah.
and we don't get out till 3:15.
no, that's
3:30
okay.
is
So
3:30.
3:30 is the
because
earliest I could do it.
I have
Okay.
a driver now. I have a driver now.
You have a
That's
driver.
great.
we
Congratulations.
go until
Drivers-
we go
I
until
could do it
3:35
whatever
right
time
now.
he
So
does. 3:30
Okay.
is good.
that works.
I will do my best to get, I'll get that out to you on, where did I make, oh, I'm looking at the calendar on my computer. To get that information out to you on May 3rd, like
Okay.
we normally do board meetings. And, that should give me time to get the corrections made, have the stuff go through the quorum court and, clean up the mess. So,
Sounds good.
What I do have a quick question because I'm trying to figure some things out. What or on the June meeting? Is there a way of talking about a date on that one real quick so I can figure something out? I don't know if that helps or not help people.
Oh, potential vacation, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm off. Yeah, I say we can figure it out. Maybe
let me go to
I'm good
June.
with any Thursday in June.
I am also,
Yeah,
But-
I am too. We're at a school then, so I'm good.
and like I
And I
said,
could do 3 o'clocks then.
well,
Okay. Well, whatever works. I just kind of wanted to make sure I wasn't overlapping on
let's
something
put that-
else.
let's put that tentative to be, approved at the end of next meeting
Okay.
in
Okay.
May. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That works. I just wanted to
Now,
kind of
what did I write down?
May
what'd you
9th at
May
3:30.
9th.
In June?
We didn't pick a June date.
Okay, okay. So we'll just do that then, and we can do, any Thursday as long as we can get a quorum. So,
Okay.
and
I just
potentially in person.
yes,
Okay.
which might make a difference for some people who haven't had to come in or haven't had to find us. So,
I have a question.
yes, Wendy.
Yes, ma'am.
What happens to these agendas? Do you have to store them or what do you do?
I have, probably 40 years worth of board packets in the
Wow.
office,
Mm-hmm.
that need to be digitized at some point. But yeah, I keep them.
Okay. So you could digitize them and then get rid of them. Put them somewhere in
Yes.
the cloud. Okay.
Yes. So, and then possibly have, some form here that could be used, or like you said, in the cloud.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad the computer's working. I'm sorry, y'all. I put you through heck trying to get to the meeting on my
It's
phone.
okay.
Oh, you're
That's
fine.
You're fine.
But
Hey,
were there any other questions? I mean,
I
Are
don't.
you feeling better? Are you all well?
yes, I
Good.
think so. I think so. My brain was really shot there for a while. It was, yeah, I just heard a coworker say, yes, it was. And that may be part of the reasoning, on some of the not getting some of those corrections made, I think can be put towards that. But the other thing is I just, need to get them done and taken care of. So I will have that done before May 9th.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Does anyone
Thank
else
you.
have any business? Okay. Well, board chair Karen,
Okay, we can entertain a motion to adjourn. It is 16:10, 4:10, excuse me.
No second.
Anyone want? I need a motion
Need a
first.
first.
I
Need a
need a first.
motion?
Yeah,
I'll motion to adjourn.
Very good. Thank you.
Oh,
Now we need a
I'll
second.
second. I'll second.
Okay. Yay. Okay. Well,
right.
hey, we're closer to meeting in person. That's kind of exciting, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
I'm
right.
sorry about my
Very
dog
good.
barking.
But
Oh,
I
He's
bet
new.
you're
That's all
glad
right.
that you are glad that you weren't meeting in person 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
when it was storming.
Oh, yeah. That would have been, that storm was a doozy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people
Woo.
didn't have power either.
Yeah.
So, and George and I
That's
weren't
true.
sure if the roof was going to hold up. But
Oh my.
That's scary.
I'm glad it did.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. You're doing an
Okay,
amazing
well,
job, Linda.
and
Thank
I'll
you,
get
Miss
all these
Glenda.
corrections made and have them back to you.
All right.
All right.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. It's sunny
You
and nice.
too.
Yay.